And when we actually use all of these messaging archetypes, not just one of them, when we lean into the alchemist, when we lean into the muse, when we play with these different archetypes, that is where you will find that people are obsessed with you. When you infuse these authority anchors and play with each of these different archetypes and the different frameworks that go around them, you are going to find that you will show up in a much more magnetic frequency to your audience, and you'll keep people on their toes. You'll be so interesting to watch that people won't be able to look away, whilst also being so fully expressed in your brand that you will attract $1 million buyers at speed, and you will convert them into your offers. When you know your archetype that you're naturally strong in, you can use it to your advantage. But knowing all of the archetypes and how to use them is going to make you so much more money. So if you're not sure, go back and look at your last 30 days of posts, your last week of posts, and go and find which of the archetypes you resonate the most with. I'm really excited for you to see which ones you're avoiding, which ones you're using. But here's the thing. Just one isn't enough. The same way that just the messaging strategies that I've taught you today, they're just a glimpse at the way that we bring this messaging work to life. Many of you that are inside my world know that teaching you content frameworks of like, here is a content framework and you can only post within the realms of these content frameworks, or templates, I should say, is so restrictive to your genius. And these strategies today are just 4 of these micro messaging strategies that are going to really move the needle for you when it comes to your content actually converting your $1 million clients. And here's the cool thing about messaging. If you can nail your messaging, you will nail funnels, which can sell your offers without you. Messaging underpins, it's the number one skill that you need to master in the online space. Messaging trumps everything. As you already know from yesterday, messaging even trumps how exceptional you are at your work. That's why it drives you nuts when you see people with half your genius making 100 times more money than you. The cool thing is, anyone can get better at messaging, but you've got to learn how to master it. And it actually is less about content templates of say this, do this, and far more about frameworks that actually help you to up level and ensure that you're incorporating this $1 million buying psychology. And today you've seen just 4 of those micro tweaks. But if you're here, I can almost guarantee that you're ready for the entire system. Now, here's what I want to announce today. 2 things, one of which I'm about to share briefly that is inside this box. I am so excited to share this with you, but before I do, because this is huge and this is something that has been so on my heart to do for so long. But here's what I want to tell you. She Makes Bank is officially open. So before I open this box, She Makes Bank is officially open. She Makes Bank is the program that changed the way that women communicate and message in this industry. It changed the way that women make money in this industry. And She Makes Bank 1.0 is still the most commonly bought program in my world, and the program that women come to me for that are industry OGs, you name it, that have worked with the biggest names in the industry. They hire me for this messaging work. But after reteaching Freedom Funnels, and I'm still in the process of reteaching Freedom Funnels 2.0, it became so clear to me, combined with what I was working on behind the scenes, that it was time to add to and to update She Makes Bank. And so She Makes Bank 2.0 was born. Now, inside She Makes Bank 2.0, you are going to get access to how all of the frameworks of how you integrate all of these authority anchors, but all of the frameworks that you should be using on a weekly basis. You're going to get access to the brand new trainings all around how to understand your messaging archetype, when to use which archetype, how to really make sure that you're making as much bank as possible, so that then we can take all of this content, you posting less, making more, like Stephanie, and we're going to integrate it so that you can turn it into funnels that convert for you. Once you understand how to do this, you can turn a post that attracts rich clients into sales, that then turns into an email that makes you sales, that then becomes your sales page content. This is one of the best things to learn regardless of where you are right now. And if you're going to learn messaging, not just content, messaging, remember there is a big difference. If you are going to learn it from anyone, learn it from the woman that the women you're buying from have learned it from. This is a program that has so much legacy to it already. I can't even begin to explain what the 2.0 version is going to be. Now, my team are going to drop the link to all the things around She Makes Bank, right? You're going to get emails about it. We're going to tell you all the ways that you can join. And the reason why what is in this box is so significant is because when I've thought about messaging and how do we get my messaging work in the hands and in the ears and the eyes of more women so we can have more women making bank. Because if you master your messaging, it doesn't matter what you're selling, what niche you're in now, what niche you change to, it doesn't matter who you want to speak to, you will make sales. Master your messaging and you will master how to make money. But when I thought about how to make sure that we could anchor this in even more so for my current clients and for the women coming into my world, it became so clear that there was such an opportunity to create something and develop something that was going to amplify your results so much more. Something that has driven me absolutely nuts for so long is that there is nothing. How many of you hate online content planners, online content calendars? I loathe anything that's not handwritten. I'm a handwritten girly. And when I really thought about the way that I create content, so many of my clients ask me, like, what's your process? And I am a handwritten person and I have a really distinct process around the way that I sell out my offers through just my content. I could do no funnels and still make illogical amounts of money from my small audience, the income I bring in relative to the size of my audience. But I really decided that I wanted to develop something that would change this industry. And so when you join She Makes Bank this weekend, not only are you getting access to She Makes Bank 1.0, all of the current trainings there, the women inside my world will tell you how incredible this program already is. Not only are you going to get access to 3 months of Leanne AI, which is basically me writing your content for you. She's only trained with all of my intellectual property. But when you join this weekend, you are going to get access to something incredible that I have been working on with my incredible client, Michaela. And I'm going to introduce all of you to her because she's phenomenal. Now, this is